Where it looks the darkest, God shines the brightest when we're willing to trust Him. The new assignment that we were given was to go to Wayne State University. Now, Wayne State University was smack dab right downtown in the heart of inner city Detroit. And you have to realize this was 1979 that we were going there, and Detroit did not have a good name. It was really difficult. I mean, we're in an interracial marriage, and so going into the heart of Detroit, fresh in this new marriage, we weren't quite sure what we were getting ourselves into. And all these stories we'd heard about Detroit, we just thought, well, as soon as we'd mention the name of Jesus, someone was going to flip out a switchblade and rearrange our face. We didn't know what was going to happen. So there was a little anxiety going into that, but we sensed that God really wanted us to go, and so we showed up. And so at Wayne State University, there was over 30,000 college students. It was in the heart of the city. It was dangerous around the university if you lived in that area. And so that's why nothing was ever done at night. There were no dormitories. At the end of class, people all left. Everybody went out past 8 Mile Road. It was considered dangerous to go inside the 8 Mile Road. And that's the setting that we walked in. So you walk into that setting and it's like, okay, we had just come from a ministry at Michigan State that was quite large. We had we had several hundred students in our ministry. Here we walk in Detroit, we got like 10 to 12. I remember thinking at the end of my first year there, I thought, okay, I didn't come here to figure out why I can't do ministry here. I came here to trust God to do ministry. And so I remember very clearly, I just got down on my knees at my bed and I just told God, I said, this is not what I bargained for. This is not what I came to have significant ministry. I came to make a difference in people's lives. Move me to another campus, move me to another location, but I very clearly remember saying this to the Lord. I said, Lord, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. If anything's going to happen here, you've got to do it. You have got to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. And I am not exaggerating. The new winter term starts. And literally, God just began taking over. And we began having these new freshman students just come up to us and want to get into Bible study groups. Like, we've never had that. And we began having 20, 30, 40 students. We began getting them in groups. We added about 4 different campuses that we had works on. We had several hundred students that were involved in our work and our ministry. And it's amazing the impact that these students had, still walking with God. Many of them still major leaders in their churches across the city of Detroit. And we could go down student after student that God has used tremendously. And I go back to thinking about that moment when I'm kneeling at my bed. God, it's not worth being here. Send me somewhere else. And God said, okay, I'm waiting for you to realize this work is not about you, it's about me. The ministry is His, and it's not ours. I could not do this. It's not about my skills that I bring to the table. God uses my skills, my abilities, but it really is about His Spirit that moves and goes before us. And ask the Lord to say, Lord, give it over to Him and say, Lord, this is your ministry. This is about you. And then just in whatever He's shown you, just step out in faith, trust Him. And I believe that He will do what He wants to do as you're willing to trust Him. That where it looks the darkest, that God shines the brightest when we're willing to trust Him. And it's like, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to say that. You know, you can't do it, I can, because God did.